Hello friends, Pastor Drew here. The season of Lent is upon us. Lent is the period of 40 days, excluding Sundays, between Ash Wednesday and Easter. That is a time of self-examination and reflection. Why 40 days? Well, because before Jesus began his ministry, Jesus spent 40 days in the wilderness, growing closer to God, overcoming temptation, and fasting, all to prepare him for his public ministry. Following Jesus' example, we in the church see Lent as a time to be more intentional in cultivating spiritual practices in our faith through fasting, service, and devotion. Now, this Lent, I am asking all of us as a church family to undertake together the spiritual discipline of curiosity. Curiosity can be a holy thing. Did you know that in the Bible, Jesus is asked 183 questions, but he answers only 3 of those questions? In turn, Jesus asked people 307 questions. The Jesus of the Gospels wanted us to have a curious faith, to be curious souls. A curious soul breaks out of the monotony of daily life and discovers with wonder the goodness of God that is all around. A curious soul meets new people and is not filled with judgmental opinions, but with questions upon questions upon questions, and delights in a growing church. A curious soul experiences a precious sense of joy, such as a child when they learn something new. Now, to help us cultivate the discipline of curiosity, in your Sunday bulletin and on our Facebook page each Sunday afternoon, we will be posting a different exercise for you to practice each week. If you want to build your spiritual muscles, then you have to exercise those spiritual muscles. And I hope you'll join with me in this weekly practice. Additionally, I want to embody this curious faith. So this Lent, I will be preaching a sermon series called When I Learned Something, Lessons from Unlikely People. When I look back on my life thus far and some of the most lasting foundational lessons of faith learned, they all came not from a classroom, not from a sanctuary, not from a summer camp, but from unlikely people and unlikely places. In this series, I will be sharing some of these stories with you and how they brought to life God's Word and how they have molded the foundations of my faith. So friends, I wish you a blessed and curious Lent. I hope that you will join me in flexing your spiritual muscle of curiosity over the next 40 days. And if nothing else, remember in the words of Ted Lasso, be curious and not judgmental. May God bless you.